What's your name? What's your net worth? Where you come from? What's your net worth? Are you self-made? Or you came from nothing and now you getting paid? Let's have a discussion. Let's go to work, ay. Let's go to work, yeah. Let's go to work, ay. Let's go to work, let's go to work, yeah. Let's go to work.
Welcome to Self-Made Secrets Podcast. My name is Marissa Sample. I'm your host, and today I'm so excited to tell you guys about my guest and introduce him. He is a professional athlete and also an investor. Terry Harris, I'm so glad you're here. Just tell us a little bit about yourself, and we'll go from there.
Yes, I appreciate you having me on the podcast today.
Yeah.
I'm super excited, but a little about myself. I'm a professional athlete. I began playing basketball for as long as I can remember, and I'm 3 years now out of college, so it's my third year playing professionally, and also do a little bit of real estate investing and have a real estate business that's running as well. So it's just a little bit.
Just a little bit you're involved in. I'm sure you're involved in a
Exactly.
lot more. When do you think was your moment that you were like, you know what, I need to be an entrepreneur?
Definitely. I think when I was playing in the NBA G League, so there's the NBA, and then every NBA team has a minor league team. So first year out of college, I got the opportunity to play with the Delaware Bluecoats. That's the affiliate team for the Philadelphia 76ers. And honestly, it was a great experience, great competition, great atmosphere. But my season was 6 months long. And every day when I was playing in the season, I was thinking, what am I doing after these 6 months? What am I going to do from, if my G League season was from January to May, what am I doing from June to December?
Right.
How am I going to make an income for myself? And that always kind of lingered with me, and I didn't know what was happening. And with our basketball players, the average professional career goes 4 years. So being 4 years, what's going to happen when the ball stops bouncing? And that's something that always lingered with me. So when I was in the first year in the G League, I was like, let me get into real estate. So I was, anytime we had a home game, anytime we were back in Delaware, I was touring houses with realtors. And it got to a point I didn't know what I was doing, but I was like, I got to branch out into another stream of income.
Right.
Something that's going to make me an income from June to December. And got an opportunity, found a home that matched my criteria of what I was looking for. Was able to purchase that first home and fixed it up a little bit, put a tenant in there, and today I'm receiving passive income of $1,000 from that one home every month for the rest of my life, as long as I can keep it. So that's my little turning point of why I said, let me get into something else besides basketball.
Right. And there was there anybody around you that put that in your ear? Like, do you have a circle of influence that was also doing real estate, or were you just like, I know I need passive income, real estate, that's it? Of course, everybody knows that that's a good way of passive income, but
Right.
did you have a person or people?
What's the crazy thing? I really didn't. I was like, I was sitting in my car one day after getting some food, and I'm listening to the radio. I was like, come over to so-and-so location, learn how to make money in real estate. And I'm like, I'm going to go to this thing. But I looked it up online. I'm like, all right, I'm all ready to go. I'm going to go check out this seminar, because I was so eager to find another source of income. And I look up online, and then somebody's like, oh, it's a scam, don't go. And I saw a whole bunch of scam things. So I was like, forget it. And I just said, all right, I'm going to go to Barnes & Noble, pick up a book on real estate.
Oh, cool.
And I pick up the book on rental property investing by Brandon Turner. And it honestly, I started reading it, and I'm on the road just going through it. And I'm like, oh my gosh, I can really do this. I can really invest in real estate right now. I can buy my first home right now. And, you never really think about that first year out of college. It's but after I read that book and started touring houses, I was like, well, this is something I can really start doing, and something I can start making an income that's going to be passive for the rest of my life, as long as I hold on to these properties.
Right. And it's funny because once you have that initial idea and get a book on it, I feel like it presents itself everywhere.
Exactly.
You start seeing ads, you start meeting people that are also doing it. You start really digging into it.
For sure.
And I know your main thing is wholesaling, right? Or do you do a bunch of different types of real estate
I
investing?
do a whole bunch of different types. So mainly now wholesaling. I actually not really. Actually, I kind of do it all, but I like to the wholesaling is like the art of finding deals off market. So today's market is crazy. Everyone's trying to buy homes right now, so it's hard to find a good deal on the market. So I kind of saw that coming, and I was like, what's a way where I can get a good deal? And I think wholesaling is a good deal, a good way to find deals. And I started wholesaling for two reasons, really: to start finding myself properties off market and getting good deals, and to generate another income. So wholesaling is like, it's a business for me, so it's another income. But it also, I bought some land from wholesaling off market, contacting sellers directly. I'm buying another home off wholesaling, just going off market and doing the same techniques that I learned from wholesaling. So I kind of try to in real estate, I'm kind of like all of them. I'm developing a little bit. I have my investment properties, and I'm wholesaling. So.
And you're going to be eventually doing Airbnb too, right?
Correct.
Airbnb is awesome. I can't wait for you to do that, honestly, because I have one and I love it. I have two, actually, but they're just a gold mine, really. Do you feel like the shift from hooping, I mean, you still hoop, so it's not really like you just shifted completely into a new realm, but do you feel like that was kind of hard? Or,
no,
I
don't think it was too hard, because I always now I look at it as, if I'm playing basketball, one of the reasons I'm playing basketball is to fund real estate. And even if I'm wholesaling to fund real estate. So I kind of look at basketball as a tool to help me create this real estate empire that I'm trying to create right now.
Right.
So are they different? Yeah, 100%. But I think one can really help leverage the other. So that's why I like balancing both out.
And that's a good way to fund something. Your passion.
Exactly.
Because most people would do a 9-to-5
for sure
to fund their dreams and their side gig or their, potential main gig. But you being able to just hoop, it's probably like a dream come true.
It is, for sure.
I know you said they're totally different, but is there any like similarities between the two that have helped you, like as an, being an athlete all your life? Is there anything that helped with the investing side? Or are they just completely different? You had to like jump in and just go full force and learn.
I'm going to say they were completely different, but I'm going to say they're completely different, but I'm going to say that basketball definitely gave me, it helped me get into it. So without basketball, I wouldn't be into real estate. Without basketball, I wouldn't be able to fund real estate. I mean, I would find other ways, but I think, the game has helped me get there. So, I'm thankful for the game to get into real estate.
Yeah.
But, I think they're two different games at the same time though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And there's not, I don't want to say there's not. Is there a lot of athletes that you know personally that are into real estate? Because everybody wants passive income. And I think athletes are waking up a little more, being like, dang, our careers are on average 4 or 5 years.
Exactly.
And, we need something more. Do you feel like there's a lot that that are like that, or?
I feel like there's some out there like that. I think there needs to be more, because, as athletes, we grow up, we're playing the game. We go to college, and our main focus is really the game, whatever is it, football, basketball, baseball, anything. And then we get out of it, we start playing professional. Our whole focus is on the game. I know a lot of guys who get out when they stop playing the game, whatever sport they play, they hit a wall, because it's like, what do I get into? But now, say you invested in real estate for 5 years while you were playing professionally in your sport, and that 1 year when you're out the game, you have that leverage. You're not too pressured where am I going to get my next check at, when you have that passive income coming in left, right. So that's why I think the emphasizing on creating a passive income or creating something that can generate you an income while you're playing the game is super important. And I think it should be, more talked about. It should,
because I don't hear a lot of athletes talking about it. But a lot of athletes, I think, are used to just getting a quick check. And
For sure.
you know, when you're getting fast money, you feel like it's never going to end.
Yeah.
You know, you're used to that money going to your bank account and you spending what you spend and not even thinking about it. Maybe having a financial advisor. We won't get into all that because those are dangerous. But, you know, I think it's cool. Maybe you can be a voice for the athletes in real estate.
Yeah,
you
I'm
know,
trying.
I know you have a YouTube channel you just started too.
Yep. TCash Wassup. So I just kind of just having fun, really. Like, you
Yeah.
know, I feel like
Sharing what you know.
exactly sharing what I know. You know, just showing my projects and you know, my first project, my first renovation. It was really stressful. I was doing a lot of things at once. I was trying to get it done as soon as possible, and my budget went like quadruple of what I expected it. But when I look back, I'm like, I didn't really take any videos or any photos because I was so
Locked
stressed
in.
about it. But and then I told myself, all right, my next project or my next anything, I'm documenting it from start to finish, and I'm starting this YouTube page up to show everybody and you know, kind of keep it for myself to you know, just document the journey.
Yeah, and see how far you've come. Because that's where people really learn. Well, that's how you learn as a person, but, you know, from mistakes. I mean, you could really bomb a whole deal and then learn, like, next time I'm not doing that. And also put it on your YouTube or put it on social media, like, yo, this is what you do not do.
Right.
So I think that's cool. And people do fail to do that when they get into something. So I like that you're documenting the journey from, well, I won't say day one. I'll say day two.
Yeah, definitely.
Day two, maybe.
Yeah.
But what's your biggest motivation? Because you're busy, aren't you? I mean,
Pretty busy, yeah.
how do you keep the fire going?
I think really like knowing what the vision is, knowing what the end goal is. Like I'm investing in real estate really to create an empire, and I see it, like I see it vividly. So it's like every morning I'm waking up grinding with real estate before I go to my workouts because of what I'm trying to create, and I'm not going to stop till you know what that vision is really come to life. So
Yeah,
I think that's really what keeps me motivating. And you know, when I see that vision, it just makes me want to grind harder and harder and harder until I can really bring it to fruition and bring it to real life.
Yeah, for sure. And I know you have brothers, right?
3 brothers, 2 sisters.
You have 3 brothers and 2 sisters? Wow.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
I mean, I knew you had brothers. I didn't know you had sisters also.
And everyone plays basketball.
Really?
Everyone plays basketball.
Even the girls?
Yep.
Yes, I love it.
Even the girls. So
do they motivate you? I mean, where do you fall
sure.
in the line of
For sure. I am the
siblings?
Youngest boy. So I got 1 younger sister.
Wow. So
Yeah.
they probably do play a big role in motivating you.
Oh my gosh, for sure. For sure.
Wow.
For sure.
Do they do real estate at all?
They're getting into it. Yeah, they're getting into it.
Nice.
My oldest brother, I'll go down the line.
Okay.
So
shout them out.
So, and it's funny how it all kind of relates to going back to why I really even got into real estate. But my oldest brother, he's the oldest, just turned 38. He's the brains of the family. So he played a little bit of basketball. Didn't play college, but super smart. Knows pretty much any question you ask, he'll answer it. His name is TJ. The next is my older sister, Tasia. So she was the first one to play college basketball, get a full Division I scholarship.
Wow.
And played professional basketball for a year. Still doing her thing now. And then I got my brother Tobias. He plays with the Sixers, Philadelphia 76ers, in playoffs right now. Going to win the East, going to win the championship.
Okay, we're speaking it.
Yeah, got to. But yep, he's definitely been a mentor, role model, leader to me, and everything basketball, and kind of just being in the right direction with investments, and just being smart with everything. So he's up next, and then I got my brother Tyler. That's my next older brother. Playing overseas. Full Division I scholarship as well.
Wow.
Been playing for I think it's his fourth going into the 5th year playing overseas professional. He'll be in the NBA soon as well. Then there's
awesome.
me, and then my younger sister Tori, Division I scholarship as well. playing professional. She'll be in the WNBA as well.
Whole family of talent.
The whole family.
Wow.
But
that's what's up.
Yeah. So I think another reason why I got into, real estate was I was able to see from my family, being the youngest, I was able to see the best that basketball can take you and kind of like where basketball can take you that's so-so. So being my brother Tobias, NBA All-Star, max player, like that's probably the farthest you can go. That's one of the farthest you can go as, in the business-wise with basketball.
Mm-hmm.
My next brother, Tyler, he plays overseas 4 years, makes a great living overseas, still trying to get to the NBA. And then I saw my older sister, Tasia, she went overseas as well for 1 year. And for women, it's 10 times harder in sports for them.
Mm-hmm.
And anything really for women.
Yep.
But she, it was tough for her being a woman. The circumstances weren't the same overseas, and but I remember my brother Tyler telling me when I was in college, like when you get out of college and you start playing professional, make sure you have something else that's making you an income, and that always lingered in my mind while I was in college.
Wow.
So for him to tell me that, and for me to see, where basketball can take you at the highest level and where it can take you, that's not so good. It just had me thinking, nothing's guaranteed.
Mm-hmm.
And
especially with athletes, because you could get hurt.
Yeah, for sure.
Knock on wood. We don't want to put that out there. But anything, you get hurt, you get cut, you could get traded at any moment. I mean, I don't know how the money works in basketball like that, but I do know that it can change at any moment. So
yeah, definitely.
That's wow.
Mm-hmm.
Your brother really gave you a gem.
Yeah, he did. I remember that conversation to this day.
Wow. Is your dad like some like super, or your mom, dad, like
my dad
super
was,
athletic or?
My dad was the one who kind of pushed us all into basketball, really, like led us in that direction.
Are you all tall?
Yeah, we're all tall.
Oh,
yeah.
Gosh.
Yeah.
How tall is your dad?
My dad's 6'4".
There we go.
Yeah.
Makes
that's where
sense.
life comes from.
That's awesome. So he coached you guys all growing up?
Coach us all, wake us up at 5 in the morning, take us to the gym. He, to this day, if I'm playing 7 hours away, he's driving. I'll go watch the game.
Wow.
Yeah. Everyone's game.
Wow.
He catches everyone's game.
Your dad's like a superhero.
He is.
Oh my goodness. Did he play back in the day?
Yeah, he did. Yep. Played
professional?
Division I at Duquesne and Murray State. Didn't play professional though.
Wow. What would you say your biggest loss was in your lifetime? In your professional athletic world or investing?
Mm-hmm.
Even though I know investing's still on the newer side, but have you had any big losses where you're just like, damn, like you had to reevaluate? At the moment, like you can look back at losses and be like, man, that really taught me something. But at the moment, when you're like feeling like it's a wrap for you. Do you have any moments like that?
Yeah, I mean, when you say that, I kind of think of, honestly, early this year, COVID year it was just, everything was up and down with basketball. And, I was, after the summer, I had a long summer of working, and I was, in LA working with trainer Chris Johnson. And my confidence was just at an all-time high. So I'm like, man, I'm ready for the next G League opportunity. Like first year was a little, up and down, but that was like this year I'm just ready. And, the G League season comes by, and I ended up not getting picked up. So,
really?
I mean, it happens, but G League season was only a month. Some teams didn't even play. They opted out. And, a lot of players don't get put back on. And I was in that situation. So where I didn't get picked up, and it was the point where, whoa, now like my game is at an all-time high. I just worked my butt off to get to this high level, been sacrificing and trying to do everything I can. And now I'm like, okay, well, what did all this work just go to? And I kind of, when that happens, you kind of like, shoot, like, well, what's going to happen next?
Yeah.
And, kind of lingers in you, but, next day you still got to wake up, you still got to go grind. And that was my thing. Still got to go grind, still got to get in the gym. And at the same time, now I know, like, okay, I'm not about to make an income from the G League or for however so long the G League would have been this year. that made me, I was like, I gotta learn how to wholesale real estate. I gotta learn how to make money with real estate. Even more than just, the little bit of money that I make from the passive income that I make from my house.
Mm-hmm.
So that's what I think that turning point right there definitely helped me grow in a sense of my business.
Mm-hmm.
And as a person as well, like going through that, I think that really led to starting my wholesale business
Mm-hmm.
and start to make consistent 1 to 2 deals a month wholesaling real estate.
Like it fueled you.
Yeah, definitely.
Built character along the way.
Exactly.
As well.
Exactly.
Man. It was almost like meant to be, kind of, looking back.
Yeah, for sure.
Because it gave you the kick in the butt you needed to just go full force.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
How does drafting and all that work? I mean, I know when people actually, I don't want to say I know because I don't know anything about NBA. I'm going to keep it real. NBA, G League, all that.
Right.
Do you have an agent that looks for is it the same things like free agency where people can just know you're a free agent and they can just give you a call, or do you try out, or
for sure, yeah.
How does that whole thing work?
So it's when you're coming out of college, so my first year out of college, you have there's like a period of time where teams bring you in and you work out in front of them and do testing, do athletic tests, and then you go and play in front of them, perform in front of them, and that's really your time to show them what you're made of and what you've been working for. So I had the opportunity to work out for 9 NBA teams when I got out of college, and then of course the draft comes after that. Draft, you pick up 60 guys, and summer league. So I got the opportunity to play summer league with the Sixers.
Oh, nice.
Yep, and then got to play with the.
So you're playing with your brother?
No. Summer league.
Oh, that was before he got. Summer league.
Summer league is like for like the rookies and the the 2-year 3 guys in the NBA.
Right, so it's not like the main players on the team.
Yeah, it's for the young guys. For the young guys.
Wow, that's kind of stressful.
What is?
Just that waiting on a call, you just it's a lot of unknown.
It is a lot of unknown. Yeah.
And it can create an uneasy feeling, I'm sure.
For sure.
But so mentally, you probably have to be strong as well,
mm-hmm.
which that actually probably helps you carry over into the real estate world because it's kind of cutthroat in the real estate world. It
is. Yeah.
So it's probably trained you mentally,
mm-hmm.
Having mental toughness
for sure
on the other end too.
Mm-hmm.
This is going to be a random question.
Mm-hmm.
Who's your favorite person you've played with? Or top 3 guys you played with? It doesn't even have to be on a team. It could be practicing, running, working out.
Good question. I always love playing with my brothers.
Okay.
I'm gonna have to kick it to who I'm playing with recently. So I would definitely say Jordan Bell.
Okay.
Me and him, we don't lose a game on 2-on-2 together.
Oh.
So we haven't lost.
Okay.
And
y'all confident.
No, yeah, for sure. Nobody beats us in 2-on-2.
I feel it.
Who else? Jordan Bell. Like I said, I love playing with Tyler, my brother Tyler. I got to play with him actually a couple weeks ago. And my brother Tobias, so I go with those 3 really. Any family. I feel it. Yeah.
Wouldn't that be like a dream come true if you guys were all on the same team?
That would be the best feeling in the world. That happened once in high school.
Really?
Yeah.
You guys took over, didn't you?
I was in the 8th grade.
Oh.
So I got called up one game the last regular season. I was playing JV, and Tobias and Tyler were playing on varsity. And last regular season game, I get called up from JV to play varsity. And, we got a little picture of us all 3 sitting on the bench. And but towards the end of the game, they get up by 20. I'm young at the time, probably like 13, 14.
Wait, so you were in 8th grade playing JV?
Yeah.
How?
I got called up to play JV.
Oh, so. You got that special VIP treatment.
I was just good.
You were just that good. Yeah, I've never heard of anybody being 8th grader playing on JV.
Yeah.
Wow. Sorry, keep going.
But what happened? Oh, okay. So end of the game comes, and it was just, I got out there and I'm like kind of really nervous at the time, but all they were doing that whole time I was in there, it's like, get Terry the ball, get Terry his first varsity basket.
Oh.
And I remember the first shot was way off, and they're like, shoot it again, shoot it again. So next time I think Tobias threw me the ball in the corner. I hit a 3 and I was like the happiest kid ever at that day.
Oh, I bet the crowd went crazy.
Oh no, it was away game, so
the crowd was quiet then. They're like,
yeah,
this guy.
Yeah,
That's
that
exciting.
Yeah.
So you guys could, man, that would be awesome to see you guys all.
It's gonna happen.
It will. We're gonna speak that also.
It's gonna
Remember that. We're speaking
for sure.
All the bros on one team.
Definitely.
How do you handle being nervous? I know you said like you were super nervous back then, but like do you have those moments now on the court or in other areas? And you know, everybody handles anxiety and nerves differently. How do you handle them?
I guess you just got to put yourself on the fire, really.
So you just dive right in.
You got to, really.
That's the best way.
I think there was times, I don't know, when I was young, because my dad would coach us, and I would be probably like 10 years old playing with my brother's team, and they were like 14 and 15, and like, you know, big arenas, and my dad would just throw me in the game when, you know, the game was close.
Wow.
And, you know, he did that for a reason. It's just like, look, if I could put him in the fire here, he's always going to be ready for any type of environment. So I kind of think like him doing that all the time as a kid. And I'm like, I used to like get subbed up to me, Terry, get in the game. I'm like, what? Why you want me in the game now? I'm like, I was such a young little kid, but now like I see like, okay, I see why he did that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow, your dad, man.
He's crazy.
Your dad's a goat, low key.
Yeah, he is.
When he comes out here, I want to talk to him.
Definitely.
What advice would you give someone new to anything, not just like real estate or, you know, just a new passion or a new dream? What do you think? I
would just say you got to just go out and do it. You know, there's going to be a lot of people doubting you and telling you you can't do it. You really just got to put 2 feet in and just go and do it. I remember when I was wholesaling real estate, I was like, I don't know. No one could have told me when I was wholesaling real estate, you're not going to get a deal. No one could have told me that. I had somebody. I was trying to just get advice from people who've done it, and one guy was like, "Oh man, wholesaling is dead. You can't wholesale in California." And I don't know why. I just like, and this guy's done like a lot of big things in real estate, so I just didn't listen to. I didn't listen to a word he said, and that was probably in November. Fast forward to now, I got 8 wholesale deals done in California. California. So
good for you.
Didn't listen to a word. But that's my thing. I was just like, there was no one can tell me I can't do anything. And
I love that.
Going into anything. That's what I would say to somebody. You just got to dive in. That's what.
And don't listen to nobody, because there's always going to be someone.
And sometimes we get caught up speaking to people who, you know, friends, family, who are, you know, who tell us advice, but people who aren't in that industry really, and people who would give us their fears. So
people love to put their fears on you.
Love to.
That's good advice. I love that.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think, with all your successes in both areas, have you ever had to grow in a way like where you had to shed your old self to get to the next level? Old friends, old ways. I mean, you seem like you were pretty solid. I mean, you had a good dad, like getting you ready for life at a young age, but did you ever run with like a group of people or anybody that you had to be like, you know what, I need to just create some space from this. I love you, but you're not helping me get to the next level type of growing. Have you ever had to do that or had any big growing pains like that?
Yeah, for sure. I think now, at this point I am now, like there's times where I'm like, man, like, you know, I love talking to my friends. I love, you know, joking around and stuff. But now it gets to a point like, should I be listening to a podcast about how I can grow or how I can grow in real estate or reading? And like now I figure, let me sacrifice some of that time and, you know, do that, read a little bit more, put like, you know, instead of binge watching TV shows, read a book instead. Right. You know what I'm saying? So I think that's been a sacrifice. I remember in the G League, you know, my teammates, we joke around a lot, but I used to be on the bus and with the real estate book. Wow. And guys used to be like, yo, look at this guy reading. I'm just like joking with me left and right, but it's just the point like, yo, you want to go? Nah, like I want to finish this book. And I think situations like that have happened so many times. And there's times like right now, I'm in escrow to purchase a home. And, I tell my girlfriend and I tell my friends, like, I'm in conservation. Like, I'm in sacrifice mode right now. You know what I'm saying? I got to put down a hefty down payment for this house. Like, I can't go out to eat like every weekend now. I can't, I can't go on a vacation. I can't do this right now. Let me close, let me fix this house up, and then let me get to that. Let me
the reward.
The reward, exactly.
Mm-hmm.
And the people who understand is the people I keep around me. The people who can't understand is just gotta leave them behind.
Yeah, naturally it'll happen though when you
for sure
start moving like that. But I love that question just because I feel like even in my personal life, that's been one of the hardest things I think for me is just shedding the old way. The growing pains are necessary, but they're tough.
Right.
But you need them in order to get to the next level.
Definitely.
You got winning all together.
The chip.
Sixers?
Yeah, I got the Sixers. Kind of disappointed. I'm kind of disappointed in the Lakers after the last game. But, they're going through some injuries.
I think everyone's disappointed.
Yes, it's
in the
tough
Lakers.
to watch. It's tough to watch. I'm a big LeBron fan, but that's why it's good to have two favorites. So I got, if one team's not doing well,
one team breaks your heart, you got another one on deck.
Exactly.
Have you ever played with LeBron?
I haven't.
Have you ever met him?
I've met him. Yeah, I met him. When was it? I was like in the 9th grade, 8th grade, after a game. Yeah, I was so excited.
Man, 8th grade was a lit year for you, wasn't it?
It definitely was.
What? Yeah. How'd you meet him? You just like
No. 10th grade. I was I think
take that back.
What was it? My brother played, I forgot what team he was with at the moment. I think he was with Orlando, and he was playing I guess Miami came to Orlando, and one of my older friends, he took me in the back and we got to meet LeBron, after they came out the locker room and stuff. So as a young kid, I was so excited.
Oh, I bet.
Yeah.
Hi, LeBron. He was cool though?
Yeah, mad cool. Cool.
What do you think your favorite part about investing is? Wholesaling, or do you love the rehab, or do you love the buying the land and just building, or?
The projects are fun. I enjoy the project, like seeing something go from start to finish. Like I enjoy that. Like I'm developing some land right now, and this whole process is just like, it's just enjoyable. Like to tell the architect like my vision and see it start coming to life.
Yeah,
I think that's super fire. That's fire as well. I also like knowing that on the first, some money's coming into my account,
right?
No matter what I do.
Wait till you start Airbnb.
I can't wait
because
Airbnb.
It's not just the first. It is literally every time someone checks in, the day after they check in, you get paid.
Oh man,
it's lovely.
Yeah, so I can't wait for that. So I do plan on the house I'm buying is going to be an Airbnb, and
are these all in not Cali, but in like Los Angeles, or
this one's in San Bernardino County. It's in the high desert by Joshua Tree area. So
your Joshua Tree land.
Yeah, but I'm buying a home out there.
Oh, okay, so you're gonna use that for Airbnb, or are you gonna build? What are you gonna do with your land in Joshua Tree?
Yeah, those are gonna be like small homes on them.
Tiny homes,
like modern, high end homes.
Yes.
And there's so much land. It's just gonna be like a resort for it. Jacuzzi, hot tub, all that good stuff.
Oh my gosh, I can't wait.
I can't wait either.
I'll be your first guest.
We'll give you 5 stars.
Oh, definitely. But it'd have to be like Coachella time. Whenever Coachella. Yes.
I don't know. Coachella, we got the numbers on Coachella.
Oh, you're keeping it? You're keeping it off the calendar that week?
I got to.
I've never been to Coachella though, so
I've never been either.
I don't know if it's going to come back this year or not.
Is it announced it. They announced it.
So they announced it's coming back. What on average do you think a night you could get for Airbnb during just Coachella?
I've seen homes in the desert, regular homes, around $350,000, $400,000 homes. Somebody sent me the rent revenue from, just every month from Airbnb, and I saw April, which is Coachella month, and it was $21,000 in a month.
Just for April?
Just for April.
Are their summers nice too?
The summers were good.
I mean,
numbers, too.
revenue wise?
Yeah. Remember, yeah. Around 4,000 or 5,000.
Wow.
But that's that Coachella month, and the demand is so high out there where you can get that much.
Wow.
Think about that. That's like, what's that? That's your year mortgage payment in 1 month.
Yeah, seriously.
Plus more.
And then everything else is just in your pocket.
Exactly.
Wow. So even like a tent or a tiny home or a trailer.
Mm-hmm. It's probably doing some numbers in it.
You could probably put a blanket out there with a lamp and maybe,
I wouldn't doubt it. I really wouldn't doubt it.
charge $350 a night and call it a day. Wow.
I wouldn't doubt
I'm
it.
so excited for you. That's awesome.
Yeah, I can't wait for this
And
one.
I need you to be my eyes and ears too, because I eventually I know the Joshua Tree world,
Mm-hmm.
and I don't know anything about it, but I know you're like on the hunt. Actually, you probably won't even be my eyes and ears because you're going to swoop up anything that comes your way, aren't you?
Maybe.
Those Joshua Tree ones are hard to come by.
They're super hard to come by.
Dang.
They're super hard to come by. We what was it?
Can you say how much the land was it you bought?
Yeah, I bought my land for 17,000.
And how many
It's 2.5 acres. So it's I think it's a gem.
Remember when you told us that it was some guy out there kind of like looking at you crazy?
Yeah, he was like,
what are you doing here?
What are you doing? He's like, what are you doing here? And I had to pull up the map and say, and my name's on the title. I was like, hey, this is my land.
This is my land right here. You're actually stepping on it. So
what are you doing?
Bro, what are you doing? You got to go.
Exactly.
I know that feels good.
It does.
Is there anything that you feel like you want to share with the world, like a word of inspiration or something that keeps you going, or like a principle that's always stuck with you?